Hey, it's Steve, Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. Believe it or not, another ice storm came in. So I'm out checking roads, trying to keep everyone safe. You can see all the frozen bushes and trees. It came in later. We were supposed to get it around midnight last night. Didn't come into around 3:30 or so. Where we were expecting to have the worst of it over, is just still coming. So I'm worried about branches falling down. So I'm just worried about our town, little town of Littleton here. So I'm hitting some of the back roads, seeing who, what, and where, and if anything's broken yet. You can see that this is starting to sag now because it came in late. It's getting heavier and heavier. So I think within the next hour or so is when we're going to see the bulk of the damage. This has been crazy year. You can see a bunch of trees and limbs down there in that yard, but that's not my responsibility. I'm worried about the roads. Roads, power lines. You can see the power lines are really covered. They're starting to sag. You can see it's got quite a bit on here now. You can see these guys. Yesterday we took a ride up to South Hill just to get out of town, do some errands. And that's just above us in the Virginia line. In Virginia, we're about 8-9 miles from the Virginia line. We're in North Carolina, of course. And they got inundated, and they're getting it hit again, and much heavier than we are. So I'm expecting all kinds of problems there. A lot more outages. Right now, I don't know of any outages in town. I think all we've got is some lights flickering. I was just in Littleton Food and Spirits checking in on them, and their lights were flickering when I was in there, which is not very helpful for a restaurant trying to make some money. I'm going to take this back road back here and see what's going on, then I'll head down Ferguson. A lot of the businesses are closed today, which is a smart thing. Why have your employees take a risk if you don't need to, if you're not a critical business. Daphne's coffee shop is shut. Looks like Newsom Insurance is shut. See it, these are pretty impressively frozen. Now the roads are warm enough where they haven't iced over yet. I went out last night and I salted the ramps, the handicap ramps behind the police department, stairs, town hall, library, things like that. Probably, most of it probably washed away, but at least it's something. It's funny, I got another video up, you guys will see. One of the landscapers came in and salted the First Citizens. Wow, they put down a ton of salt. I'm going to drive by, I'm curious how that looks. And crazy amount of salt. Actually looked like snow. There's so much down. And I see a couple of little skinny trees down there. Alright, so far I'm not seeing any major limb breakage. Got a little light flooding here. Yep. Let me back up, let this person through. Oh, they're pulling in. Okay, I'll go forward. That was nice of them. Alright, let's see what's going on downtown. The exciting part of being a town commissioner. Driving around looking to see what needs to be done, trying to catch some of these things before someone, one of the town constituents calls up all upset. Why is this like that? You can only be so many places at once. So far, though, we're looking pretty good. Alright, Hardee's is open. Gas stations are open. ABC store is open. Let me go down to Ferguson, see what that looks like. They've got some tree problems on this road. Some abandoned properties and stuff, so the trees haven't been maintained. of my employees is Luke. Actually, it could be Donna. It's Donna. Well, out checking on things. Yeah, so far this is looking pretty good. You can see there's a lot of trees here that on the right-hand side, this side of the road is communications, phone, cable, things like that. The other side's power. Power company's really good. They come in, they trim back around their lines. Communication doesn't. We call them and say, listen, we got a tree laying on your lines. Oh, well, just cut it down. It's like, no, I'm not touching your lines. It's a real pain. They don't seem to have a contract with anybody. They used to. They used to come out. So that's why one side looks trimmed and the other side, literally trees are laying. Here you go. Perfect example. This tree's laying right on. Those are the lines for CenturyLink, phone company, probably even Spectrum. This is the kind of stuff we gotta kind of look at, try to see stuff like that. No, that's going to be an issue. Here I'm turning on to Warren Street, 1001. Now these are a bunch of broken branches here at Persons Ordinary. I'll show you these. But those are from the other days. That's the oldest structure in Halifax County. That's the old stagecoach stop. I see some more debris over there. Got an abandoned house here, which is a mess, but right now we've got some hunting dogs that were dumped that are living there, so they're being fed. We're watching them. All right, there's okay, we're going on to Mosby Avenue. That's the museum. And it's pretty. It's pretty having all these frozen trees, but I'm just afraid now the temperature's supposed to drop more. You can see the trees are getting much thicker. I mean, just since I went out, which has been a half hour ago, this looks like another quarter-inch of ice on these trees. So right now the roads don't seem to have been freezing yet, but they're gonna, when it gets to that temperature, they'll freeze quick. But anyway, there's UPS around the corner. These branches, I just went up this road earlier. This is the way I go back up, and they're hanging a lot lower. I don't see any major roads right now blocked. There's some broken branches over here by the church. It's on their property, so not anywhere near the road, so we should be okay. All right. Not looking too bad. All right, so you guys did a little drive around with me, just kind of checking out some of the roads. I'm gonna hit some of the back roads now, just to see what's going on back there. If there's any surprises. Probably gas up, even though I've got 3/4 of a tank, just to make sure I have fuel. God forbid we lose power. Here, I'm going to pull in here for right now. Across from the ABC store. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Just kind of posting the video. Hopefully today I don't think I'm going to be able to get out anywhere, park or anything like that with all this stuff in town. Not to mention on the tragic side to drive. But I'll talk to you soon. Everyone be safe out there. I mean, if you live south of us, Raleigh area, Durham, you're probably going to be okay. But still, check your local weather. Up by us, definitely if you're north of us, Virginia area stuff, stay home unless you really have to go out. I mean, it's right now the roads are passable here, but I'm not sure how much longer they will be. So anyway, good talking to you guys. Talk to you soon. Everyone be safe.